Hi subscribers! Alright, today we will be going over the top 5 saddest movie deaths according to Ava. If you think I missed something, please let me know in the comments, and please don't be a jerk. Thank you. Jerks will be blocked. Alright, so we're gonna... Oh, spoilers. There will be spoilers, obviously, because I'm going to tell you who dies in these movies. So if you have not seen V for Vendetta, any of the Harry Potter movies, The Iron Giant, or The Lion King, you might not want to watch this one, because I'm telling you who snuffs it. Alright, number 5. V for Vendetta. When V dies, obviously he goes and he accomplishes a lot. He kills the High Chancellor, Adam Sutler, and he kills Creedy and his men in a super badass slow motion little knife versus guns fight that he wins and loses because he dies of injuries. And he goes back to his train station, and Evie's there, and she tells him that she doesn't want him to die. And then he says, "That's the most beautiful thing you could have given me." I choked up. I got very choked up. There could have been tears. Alright, so number 4. Hold on, I'll get this. 4. Close enough. Nailed it. Number 4. Snape. In the 7th book, 8th movie, pretty sure, when Snape dies, and through the whole fucking series, we hate him. And then he was loyal to Lily that whole time. And he just always loved her. And, he did horrible things to try to make up for what he did to her. And he died. In the movie, the montage of Snape's memories is so sad. It was so sad. I did cry a little. Watch, I was just like, oh, it sucked. Alright. Number 3. Where is it? 3. Also from the Harry Potter franchise, in the 5th book and movie. You know this. You know who this is. Sirius Black. The reason this is number 3 is because Sirius Black was my favorite. He was around for 3 books, but he was my favorite character in that whole series. I loved Sirius. I loved Sirius. He was just great. And then fucking Bellatrix Lestrange just killed him. I would like to note that also tied for number 3, Fred from Harry Potter. When Fred dies. And I remember the exact words because I just reread the Harry Potter books. I remember the exact words that J.K. Rowling used was, I forget, but, like, the words, the echo of his last laugh were still etched on his face. Why, J.K. Rowling, would you kill Fred? Fred and Sirius are the 2 Harry Potter deaths that I am the least okay with. I'm not okay with a lot of them. I was okay with Dumbledore. I was okay, obviously, with Voldemort and Bellatrix Lestrange. Not okay with any of the rest of them. No. Why would you stomp on the hearts of your fans like that, J.K. Rowling? Alright, number 2. Second saddest. That's the most beautiful 2 I've ever drawn as well. I think it's gorgeous. Number 2, kids movie, The Iron Giant. When the Iron Giant, I don't know if he was ever technically alive per se, but so when he died and or was destroyed. To save the people who just hated him. I'm gonna cry on the internet. No, I'm not. That was so sad. Oh man. Kids movies. The movies I watched when I was a kid just like to punch you in the heart. It was just like, oh, you're a kid? Cry! That's how kids movies were. Just like, we're gonna make you love this character and then kill him. Screw you kids. Learn how to cope with death early. And finally, number 1. From The Lion King. Anyone who saw The Lion King when they were under the age of 10 cried. I don't care who you are. Chuck Norris cried watching this. You know it. Mufasa, Simba's dad in The Lion King. The saddest. Oh, I watched Lion King once when I was 5, and I refused to watch it until I was 18. Because Mufasa's dying. I just cried. It was so sad. I mean, The Lion King is basically Hamlet with a happier ending and with animals on the African savannah and jungle instead of, the cast of Hamlet. But having not read Hamlet when I was a small child, Mufasa. Ooh. And then, it's not just that he dies, because that probably wouldn't have made so many people, but Simba, this little lion cub, is just walking up, and he's like, his father's dead. And he's like, come on, Dad, we gotta go home, you gotta get up. And he just, he keeps nudging his dad, who's dead, and saying, no, we gotta go home, come on. Oh, right in the feels. It hurt a lot. Whew. Okay. Ow. Okay, now that I have thoroughly depressed myself, I'm gonna go work out. So, thank you for watching. Next week, I'm going to have Joel's help with the top 5 saddest video game deaths. So, brace yourselves. Oh, I forgot. Oh my god, I completely forgot. The Walking Dead is back. I didn't do a spoiler of that. Recap. Okay, recap of the last 2 episodes, because the season premiere was not this Sunday, but the Sunday before. So, season premiere, everyone's been doing pretty good at the prison, the prison group, or the Woodbury group went and lived in the prison with the prison group, and everything's going okay. They've planted plants, and they have little pigs that they are, growing to eat. And, there have been 30 days without a walker accident. And, Daryl and Carol are a thing. Yeah. It's not ever expressed in a very clear way, but I'm gonna go ahead and choose to think they're a thing, and just fangirl every time I see them together, which, and so far, neither Daryl, nor Carol, nor Michonne has died, so I can continue watching the show. If any of those 3 people die, I will quit. I will just be like, no, fuck you, Walking Dead writers. I'm done. Anyway, so that happened, and then they go on a run. Best boyfriend gets eaten by a walker because some jackass knocked a shelf of wine onto himself. I don't know, his name's Bob or something. I don't fucking remember. And so that happens. Beth just shouldn't have boyfriends, poor thing. And then, at the end, this kid, Patrick, he's 14 looking, he gets sick and he dies. In the next episode, episode 2, we're on to that, we learn that fucking Patrick and another guy named Charlie, I think. Charlie. I don't know why I'm looking over here as if there's someone to tell me, because there's not another damn person in this house right now. They died of some virus, some flu. And they turned into walkers, and they just killed a whole section of the prison because, you know, they were walkers because they had died. And Tyrese's girlfriend and Glenn and... Okay, Tyrese's girlfriend and someone else are actually coughing, and they're kind of sickish. And then Glenn, Daryl, Rick, and Herschel, I think Carol, maybe, were exposed to the people who had died from it. So they're kind of not interacting with anyone else in the prison until they either show symptoms of being sick or they don't. And shit just got real in episode 2 of season 4. Michonne almost died, but Maggie and Carl saved her. And I hate Carl a little less after that episode. Damn it. He's getting a little bit less sociopathic and crazy. And, so yeah. And Michonne, we learned that Michonne lost a kid at some point. Lady gets a baby, because she was, like, Beth made her hold Judith, and Michonne just started crying. It was the most tragic episode of The Walking Dead of all time, to be honest. Like, nothing good happened. Nothing good. And so Michonne lost probably a baby, or maybe she had a miscarriage or a stillborn or something. So that's ultra sad. Tyrese's girlfriend and the other guy were murdered, and then their bodies were burned by somebody. We don't know who at the end of the episode. And all of the pigs had to be killed because they had the virus. Either they gave it to people or the people gave it to them. But so all of their pigs, they had to kill their pigs, and Rick killed them in a way that there were a bunch of walkers knocking over one of the fences. And he killed the pigs to lure the walkers away so they could reinforce the fence, and then he had to burn the pig. Oh, it was sad. Those poor pigs. Just fucking everything. It was rough. It was rough. A lot of people died. A lot of shit happened. So I'm excited for this Sunday to see who lives. And if Daryl dies, or Michonne or Carol, and maybe the baby, the little ass kicker, I will quit watching that show, and someone else will just have to tell me how it resolves itself. Okay? And that's a lovely view of the picture behind me. Sorry, my sister's dog decided that she scared the shit out of me and I smacked the camera. Is what happened. Alright, so that's it. Thank you for watching. Save the sharks. And I'll see you next Tuesday.